Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome along. Back to Affinity Racing. We got ourselves a good night of daily races. Mostly because we're back at Interlagos. And who doesn't love a trip to Brazil for a flashback in time and some good daily races? Who doesn't want to race at Interlagos? One of my absolute favourite tracks. And as I always say every time I talk about Interlagos, also sadly one of my slowest and definitely need a little bit of work and a little bit of practice around here. But we will get there and I'm going to enjoy this one, I think. So we're on this for pretty much the whole night. We're going to try a few different cars because it seems like there's not just one car. Punch my microphone. It seems like there's not just one car dominating the entire track. We are going to be in the 650, which is definitely up there as one of the quickest as it stands. Not with me behind the wheel, it won't be though. And then, yeah, we're going to get your suggestions in basically, because we're going to try a few different motors and see how we manage to get on. Right, we're in some A-rated lobbies. We need to get back up to A+, of course. Now, my only concern with this one is that we have a minimum pit stop required. And I was just double checking there that was I definitely had that right. So, minimum pit stop. Minimum one pit stop, sorry, times 5 tyre wear. So it's pretty much guaranteed that you're best off pitting in the middle of the race, which is less than ideal, I would say. I would almost sometimes prefer a minimum one pit stop and then have no tyre wear or realistic tyre wear so that you could go the whole race without, you know, and then pit the last lap or pit the first lap and then do the rest of the race on one stint. I would probably prefer that, but unfortunately I don't work at Polyphony and have no say in the matter. I would also like a grid start, but it's Interlagos, so we can't complain too much. Alright then, starting at the back, P14, predictions in. We're doing this without any practice, so it's bound to go wrong horrifically. But that's the way we do it for the first couple of races. Then we'll start setting some lap times, some quali times. Try and start a little bit higher up the grid. But for now, let's see how we get on. First race in this the McLaren, the 650. Let's go. Whoa, someone in the Ferrari going off there. Three wide around turn 4 now. That is mighty impressive. Fair play to those guys managing to keep that clean. I'm going to stay to the inside here. Right, 2 places made up. I think that was a bit of contact. I was just going to say, who's that beside me there? He's almost disappeared, but he's serving a penalty. Do let me know as well. Hopefully you can all see and hear me all good. Right, group of 4 cars there, and then Dan in the McLaren just behind them. We want to try and catch up. Now, of course, you don't actually have to change tyres. You just have to actually make a pit stop. Jonathan, how we doing, mate? Good evening. You just actually have to make the pit stop. You don't need to change tyres. But given the tyre wear, it probably is worth it. And that's the only variable factor, whether or not you save a couple of seconds in the pits to maybe try and get out in front of someone. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. Just managed to avoid going into the back of the McLaren there. Right, we'll slipstream and bump draft this McLaren, I think. Although he's taking the long way around. Oh, that's bad. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, stay in front, stay in front. Stay in front. I want you to go past. Go, 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 go. Getting absolutely battered here. I think the sensible decision at the minute is looking like to take the pit stop early. Byron, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all good. You might have seen a few little shorts going out, YouTube shorts going out from the carton video. Still a couple more to go. I can't remember off the top of my head which ones have been posted now. You might have seen a few clips popping up if you've been scrolling. Oh! Nearly split the two of them there. Try and hang this around the outside. Hold on, holding on. Down the inside. You'll have that. Give him the space. Hanging it around the outside now. Oh, give the space, pal. See if this guy will work with me behind me. Greg, come on, Greg. Give me a launch. Shorts were good, good stuff. Yeah, some of them look canny. Woohoo! Bama, how are we doing? Afternoon, 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 indeed. Hope we are all good. We've got 1.3 seconds the gap now from this chap behind us. Now, of course, we are not actually, well, we are leading the race, but we're about to, it's by proxy, we're about to go in. Right, I am actually going to change tyres for this first one. I imagine that's what everyone else is doing as well. For the couple of seconds to change tyres, I can only see it being worthwhile. Got everyone about to pass us on the straight now, though. It's a long pit stop, this one, it feels. Back out in P10. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Go. P11. No. How have I come out so far back? I made like really good progress early on. Oh, that's annoying. To be fair, I'm wondering here whether or not the change of tyres is actually what's put us so far back. I'm trying to work out how on earth we've ended up so far down. We'd made a bit of progress and we were up to P7 on track before anybody went into the pits. Right, here we go then. We might be able to get back up to P7. The guy at the front of this trio with a penalty to serve, and we've caught up to the back of these two here, which is good. Yeah, Dan was behind us by 1.3 seconds, and then he ended up in front of us by a bit more than that. So perhaps he hasn't changed. I'm going to nip inside here. We're going to have this space. If I get this move, oh, the reactions. Right, in the slipstream here, we could have P7. 2 more laps. Can we do it? Catch him by surprise. We got that one. He's going to hold it there though. I was going to say round the outside. I'll give you as much space as you give me, pal. And a bit of contact there as well, but we get past him. Fresh tyres felt like it was making a difference there, that's for sure. We'll have that. P7 from P14. That ain't too shabby, is it? That's not too shabby. Lovely. Right, let's go straight back in, shall we? Should we do another one from the back, do we think? Potentially stick with the 650, to be fair. Very happy with that car. The GR, there's there. The Super Red doing decent there. The 458 as well, looking all right. The NSX, surprisingly up there, actually. We could have a look at the NSX. I would have to rent it for now. Will I? I think... Yeah, we'll have to rent it. Sweet, let's go. Happy with that for a first result though. We'll do, we'll not cross the line. We'll start another one from the back, but we'll just have a look at the NSX and see what we reckon. No matter what car you drive after the McLaren, it always feels like the acceleration's slower. But it's because the McLaren's got 7 gears, so you're going through the gears a lot quicker. So it always feels like the acceleration in every other car is so much slower. Ah! Oh, set a quality time now. I forgot about that until like the very last second there. And then by that point it was too late and I couldn't press pause in time. I guess we'll start further forward then. Oh! Let's not make that mistake in the race, eh? Right, we'll have to try and set some decent qualities now then. I have to say I'm liking the NSX though, so we'll probably stick with this for the next race. Put it to the test, see how it fares up. Right. What we want to aim for is trying to get down to the 37s fairly quickly. Hopefully on this next lap, maybe. We can improve enough to get down to 57. 37 rather. There we go, less than 2/10 away. Ah! Ah! Well, there we go then. A 37 not happening on this lap. Rightio then. We've got ourselves a few new subscribers as well, so thanking you to everyone who has been subscribing recently. Another little handful, as I keep getting the odd notifications, which is really, really good. 589. We'll see if we can hit 600 before the end of the year. It's always a slow build as the old YouTube, but we'll be getting there. And then hopefully at some point next year we can hit 1,000. I mean, will have taken then 2 year of proper content to get to 1,000. And I think the average is about 18 months if you're on it properly and quite consistent and stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? But yes, thank you to everybody and all the new subscribers. If you're new in chat and you haven't said hello, please do so. I'll give you a shout out on the stream, and a thank you for stopping by, tuning in. Hopefully you've liked the stream. If you haven't done so already, please do so. The handful of likes that we get just gives my ego a little bit of a boost. Right, second race. We're starting P3. I'm wondering whether we go for an early pit stop. Well, we're starting P3. If we finish lower than P3, I'll be fuming. Right, P3. Got to be aiming for the win. I didn't actually check the quali times of the guys in front, so I don't know how much quicker they are. But I'm liking the NSX. I got to say that much. It's a steady approach down into turn 1. I think both of us with a better drive through the center S's than P1 here. Oh, he's gone for it. It's getting feisty already. I'm going to have to go at the inside here. It would just be rude not to. Oh, and we get a better drive past P1. Push me along, buddy. Oh, we're now 3 wide. This is not what we wanted. 3 wide. Now P4 is going to have his pick of a slipstream. I was like, right, I'm braking way earlier. Letting them send it through turn 1. Fighting amongst themselves. I'm going to try and hang around the outside there. Only just. The Spaniard gives us enough space. It gives us a little tap though. And it's enough to send us. Oh, trying to rejoin. Oh man, that was the slightest bit of contact there as well, but it was just enough to knock us off the track there. Oh man. Oh, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Keep the position, mate. Keep the position. It always catches everyone by surprise, that, understandably. But when they leave the gap, you've got to go for it. We all know the score. We're in the land of Senna. Of course, I don't just go for the overtake because there's one there. I legitimately think it's a good chance to get past, but proven difficult tonight. Right, 3.8 the gap. Let's see how our slipstream effect on the Honda in front here. Right, it's going to be difficult to catch up to P1 and 2 again now. But we're going to have to give it a good go. .6 the gap, 3.5. .4 was 3.3. Alright, we'll go another lap while we're not going to be getting held up by traffic here. Slipstream doesn't seem very strong at the moment. Doesn't seem like we're getting much of an actual pull down the straight there. Right, I'm just trying to have a look at the map here and think, if I come in now, will I actually get caught up in traffic, or is it going to be worth it? I feel like there's a chance I might still get caught up in traffic. These guys have only managed to close a 10th to them overall, which is not very good. We'll go one more lap. These guys have got good pace. I'm struggling to close the gap to them, really. And they've got that good pace whilst they're fighting as well. We'll do the opposite of the Ferrari. Right, I'm going to change tyres again. Kind of just stuck in a train here. Really struggling to try and push on. Not got the pace to kind of close that gap anymore at the moment. We've got ourselves a busy old pit lane. Stuck in even more traffic. For them to get the jump on me, it means they've got to have not changed their tyres though. They can't have changed their tyres. There's the Ferrari that we were fighting with earlier, or trying to chase. So we have closed the gap to him a little bit then, quite clearly. Well, literally wheel to wheel with him. Side by side, we're going to try and hang it and hold it around the outside. Not quite going to happen. Fantastic battling so far. See if he'll work with us yet. Yes, yes, mate. Let's go. One more, one more, one more. Yes. Right, this was the original race leader. Contemplated absolutely sending one there. Luckily we don't need to take any risks. We managed to get past. Driving a bit more sensibly. Oh, we get a bit of contact. Go, 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 go. John, how are we doing? Good evening. I think I owe you about 20 replies on the PSN. So apologies, mate. I will catch up. I promise. Come on, let's close. Knew you'd be on Interlagos. Absolutely, mate. No messing about when Interlagos is involved. Question for us at the moment. Oh! I'm going to absolutely try and have that. He's made a mistake. That's cost him, and we're going to have that. "34 seconds the gap there to P1. When he comes into the pits, are we going to get past him? Oh, I was distracted by the radar there. And the Greek sending it. No, don't do that, come on. Come on, if you're going to bash me through the corner, at least give me a push up the straight there. Come on, go, go, go. Give me a nudge. Give me a nudge. Give me a nudge. I think you gave me a nudge. Oh, and again. Come on. "34 seconds to the lead. I need to keep it within this 34 seconds here. If he goes for another dive here. I know we want to win the race, buddy. Both of us do. But that's probably not the way to do it, I don't think. Right, race leader has to come in now. If he doesn't, he's going to have a minute penalty. There we go, he comes in. We started P3. We were in the race for P1 until we got nudged wide. Down to the final lap. Let's go. If he doesn't change his tyres, he might come out in front. Still, the race leader. Are either of these guys going to have to pit? No, these are in the race. Come on. Let's go. Surely we're going to get past the leader here. Has he come out in front? He's all the way down there. He's 6 seconds ahead. No way. I wouldn't have expected him to have been that clear of us, to be honest. Can we at least get our podium position back? It's not looking likely. Now that McLaren's way quicker in a straight line, I think. Ah! Such a close race, that. Such a close race. We'll save the replay and we'll have a quick look, I think. Oh, it was all going so well. Adam, how we doing? Good evening, good evening. Have a look at this, Adam. You'll not be happy with this. This isn't how you race. Right, this is us here. 3 wide. I brake, touch earlier, and I let them go into the S's, have themselves a little bit of a scrap. And it was the master plan all going to pay off here. We go around the outside of the Ferrari. Now we've got ourselves just enough space here. And then watch this. Oh, it's enough just to put us onto the grass. And away we go. Oh, it was the slightest of touches as well. The absolute slightest of touches. Look at that. Just pushes us over the line. And onto the grass while we're braking. Look at it. Oh, man. I feel like he's got to know that that was him as well, though. Surely. Let's have a look at his steering input. He's always nudging to the right. Nudging to the right. It was just enough to send us off. And then look at that. We're all the way down here now. Losing another place. We're down to P8. The slightest of touches. Yeah, gentle nudge. That's all it took, wasn't it? That's all it took. Not good. Not good. Not good. Now, the McLaren seemingly was a little bit quicker. Very difficult to get past. Difficult track to overtake on anyways. Yeah, exactly. He would have known I was right there. Got to have. And if you're not looking at radar, then you surely would be able to hear the car there. I would have thought. Right, we'll jump back in then. The 650. Oh, that's what we're already in. The Ferrari also looking good around here. Although I think I'm going to go back in the McLaren and see what lap time we can put down. See if we can get down to the 37s. What's people got here? Bibby with a 38.0. Manx 37. Erie's Rory with a 37.2. A 36.7. Oh, wow. Rory will probably must be in the top 100 with that, is he? He'll not be far off. There he is, 98 in the top 100. Nice one, Rory. Right, let's see. We'll have enough time for 2 laps. Send it over the line. Go, 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 go. 37 treble 6. John's reckoning. Oh, we're well off for that one. Right, I was slightly quicker in the NSX. I do probably prefer the McLaren. Right, here we go. No, we lose all the time. And then we regain all the time. No, we don't. Yeah, short shifting as well. Still definitely the quicker way in this car by the looks of it. We were up there as well. We probably can get down to the 37s. Probably be quite a high 37, and that'll be our limit, maybe. We'll see, though. $37.4 for Sam up front. 37.7, 0.9, and another 0.9. We're like nearly 2/10 off this guy in front, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I forgot to say, Adam, by the way, my view of your turn one in the second race was pretty hilarious. When you said jump in with no practice, I assume you meant you knew the track, or like you'd done a bit of practice earlier in the week or whatever. And when I got to turn one, I just saw you literally just straight on, just didn't even brake. I was like, literally he meant no practice at all. Alright, let's go. Don't turn in on me. Well, the McLaren definitely feels like it is affected by the slipstream more than the NSX, and I don't understand why. But when we went into the slipstream of the Ferrari there, it really felt like it made a big difference versus what it felt like in the NSX. Couple of taps to the Ferrari there, accidental of course. See if he'll work with us. No, he's going to try and get past. Right, I'm there now. I was definitely there. Elbows out a little bit for that one. Four 4.2, 4.1. Ah! Scrap could be on to get on the podium here. I think I'm going to jump into the pits. Try and undercut these guys if we can do. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's change tyres as well. The problem being is I don't think the change in tyres is actually worth it. I've done it every race so far, but I don't think it's actually worth it. Right, luckily though we come out into plenty clean air here. Maybe get overtaken on this straight by 1 or 2. Oh, someone right out in front of us actually. Well, that is the absolute opposite of clean air. Oh, that's going to hold us up. I'll be honest, that was the slightest of taps there. Yeah, he gets me back. I would probably say that's fair enough, that. But he was going so much slower. He made 2 mistakes through the chicane there. Motivation is money. I would say correct. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're all well. Thank you for stopping by. Don't think I've seen you in chat before. Welcome along. Not necessarily to change tyres every lap. Maybe every 3 laps. What do you mean? In this race? Change tyres every 3 laps in this race? What do you mean something else? Surely you mean something else. New subscriber. Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that. Thanking you very much. I thought I hadn't seen you in chat before. I would remember that name, I think. Not in this race. I've got you. I was going to say. Right, we might get past P3 and 4 here. This is going to be a pretty big tell. They've gone into the pits 24 seconds ahead of us. And from what I can gather, I think it's about 28 seconds lost for a trip to the pits. Just depends whether or not they've changed tyres. Are we going to get past them? I think so. We're going to get past P4 by the looks of things. 3 as well, or no? I'm confused now. Yeah, P2 and 3 must be right beside each other. Or are they not? No, I think it's just P3 that's up ahead there. And then P2 is a fair way up the road from him. And P1 even further up the road again. So a pretty big gap between the next few people. Try our best to close up to P3. Sam here. So I think Sam was the race leader, was he not? So he's been into the pits and these guys up ahead have not. So they're probably going to switch. In fact, when they do go into the pits, P1 would come out right alongside Sam, I think. Right, P2 into the pits now. Are we going to get past him? That's the question. Are we going to get past him? Hopefully. Yeah, I think we are. Yes, absolutely we are. Out of the pits he comes now. There he is there. We're going to have the podium. And then who knows what's going to happen when the Frenchman comes out of the pits here, because he's going to have to pit this lap or next. I noticed that we're closing to P1, but we're not closing to P2. Yeah, it could be an interesting finish, definitely. I think Sam will come out in front by just another second or so. 38.3 is the fastest lap set by Sam. Indeed we do, mate. We got a very nice livery. .31 the gap. It's closing. It's closing. If he decides to change tyres, then he'll come out alongside us. But he's obviously not, because he's left it all the way till the end of the race, so he's not going to change tyres. Unless he accidentally selected to change tyres. That would be good. Right, into the pits he comes. It's not quite going to be enough. He needs to be going into the pits just as we head on to what I will now call Glock Corner. That's when he needs to be heading into the pits for us to have enough time to get past him. 30 seconds-ish the gap, though. Yeah, Sam's absolutely flew past him. And he's coming out of the pits now. We could be close-ish to him. I have to see the timing of this. No, maybe not. He's just heading out onto the straight now. Yeah, there we go. Not quite. 6 seconds, though. Off the lead. From where we were. And how much quicker these guys are. That's not the worst race in the world, that. And a podium result. We crossed the line first, though, eh? Look at that, John. You got yourself a possible customer here for some liveries. Yeah, it does. It looks mega, this livery. It looks class. 7.5 the gap. And just 2.2 to the Frenchman. That's not a bad race overall, that, for us. All things considered. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Right, we could use this daily race as a bit of a DR grind, realistically, couldn't we? Deep Forest Raceway as well for daily race B. That could actually be a decent race, that, you know. Right, what car should we go with next? I think the other one that was on the top list. I'm surprised that the Supra is up there. We give the Supra a go, actually. Just to see what it's like. Oh, not that one. Why have I fitted that Red Bull livery onto there? You've done me a livery for this one, John, haven't you? I'm fairly sure. The only cars I have in my garage mostly are the ones you've done liveries for. We'll go with the Red Bull livery. We need some rain at Interlagos. That's what we need. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the the Supra. The Super Edge on this one. But I've got a Red Bull livery on it at the minute. I can't remember if that was for any particular reason or... Because this Red Bull one, I don't think you would have made it. I don't think you made a Red Bull one. Oh my god, the Supra is such a handful. No wonder no one's racing in it. It might be quicker, but... My god. Oh, Jesus. Alright, what's this timing like going to be like? Yeah, McLaren and the Ferrari as well. Yeah, maybe we'll do a race in the Supra and then I reckon we'll jump into the Ferrari as well and give that a go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not hugely off the pace in the Supra, to be fair. And I don't think we want to be short shifting in this by the looks of it. Yeah, we don't. Right, we'll have enough time for another 2 laps here. Get your guesses in. What will our fastest lap of this qualifying session be? Get your guesses in. Right. I just absolutely ignored track limits there. Yes, t-shirt game. So if you guess correctly, our qualifying lap, all 3 decimal places. So a 38.178. If you get all the numbers correct, free t-shirt from the merch store. Links in the description. Proper store still to be set up, to be honest. But yes, links in the description for that. So, check it out. Get your guesses in. What will our lap time be? I'm going to start this one again. 38.137. Did anybody guess it? John said a 38 flat. Not quite there just yet. No one in here then that I recognise, I don't think. Knocked 001 off. There we go. Well, I think we're the only one in the Supra. Oh no, someone else is. Supra down here. Sam. There's just us two in the Supra. And I think there's a reason for that. I'm not particularly comfortable in that car. We'll jump in the Ferrari after this race. And see how we fare up. Yeah, I've got to be able to find a 37, surely. Let's go. Go. God, that Ferrari sounds very annoying. That wasn't dirty. I promise. And I wouldn't also say that he moved across as such, but obviously there was a gap there that we were driving into, and then the door just closed. Come on, we can still chase these guys down. Catch the second half of that comment in a sec, John. Was a late move as the first, but I didn't see. I mean, I should have known he was always going to... Obviously, he was always going to turn across, but... On the same hand, if you leave a door open... like that, you've kind of got to expect... to be seeing a car there pretty quickly. Right, try and get in the slipstream here. Yeah, I felt he had right to turn to hit the natural line. Yeah, absolutely. Overtakes there always end in crash, yeah. It's the majority of the corners on Interlagos, isn't it? It's what makes it such a difficult track. It's like most of the corners on this hairpin, if it's even classed as a hairpin, also just going to cause a bit of trouble, and especially here trying to send it to the inside, as we see in the real world as well as everywhere else. This is a little bit more clear cut, but then it just sacrifices you so much on the straight. P2 has a penalty. Oh, was that the guy who's just served it? I think I was a bit too late to see your comment there, mate. The guy who's just served the penalty and dropped back. I don't think he does he? This guy in P2. He must have put that a little while ago. Sorry. If P1 had a penalty, we'd be well chuffed. Just constantly losing time to him. Super quick. Hence why he's on pole and running away with it. P2 I feel we could have though. Within 1 second at the moment, or just outside of 1 second. Slipstream feels like it's been turned off because we know the power of the slipstream on this straight and it's serving absolutely no benefit right now. I wonder if they have turned slipstream off for this race. Does anyone know? Feels like they have, because I'm directly in the slipstream here and I'm just there's nothing happening. Like I said, weirdly I felt like I felt the slipstream in the McLaren, but then that was it. Maybe it's without realising the guy had bump drafted me behind or something, I don't know. Definitely doesn't feel like it's on though. I'll go the next one. Right, into the pits we go. Right, I'm not going to change tyres this time, even though the tyre wear's worse on the Supra than any of the others. I might regret that. Oh, let's do not refuel as well. Peter, how are we doing? Get the win, my friend. That's what we're aiming for here. Right, there we go. So P1 has changed tyres because we've closed the gap to him. We're still in P2. Or rather, we're now in P2, I should say. But I do feel like changing tyres is going to be the way to do it. It's felt like each race that we've done it, we've lost time. But I don't fancy doing Interlagos on a set of worn tyres. We'll give it a go here, especially in the Supra. Christ, couldn't have picked a worse car to give this a try in, could we? And now it's just a matter of how much time do we lose to the leader. Live stream with us is better than the Blockbuster. Well, I'm glad to hear that, mate. Apart from getting rammed off like that, that bit's not as fun. Oh, we were doing well there as well. So it's just pretty much done for now, isn't it? It's just, what a waste of time. Oh dear. Look at that, 20 seconds lost as well. Yeah, we didn't get like rammed off, John, but we basically had a bit of contact, and then I partially did bin it coming back on, but we shouldn't have been pushed off there. Yeah, bad crash. Definitely. I'm glad you say it's not my fault though. Definitely didn't feel like it was. So I'm glad someone's on my side. Yeah, taken out in turn 2-3. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the not fresh tyres here either as well. This is a bit uncomfortable, especially after you've just binned it and took even more life out of them. A few positions up ahead though. We're going to try our best in the next couple of laps to catch back up to these guys here. It's just so hard to make up time at Interlagos. Did anyone manage to... have they turned off Slipstream for this race? It definitely feels like they have. Either that or I'm suffering a glitch where I'm just not getting a Slipstream from anybody. What on earth are you watching, John? Oh man, I can't believe that. Having such a good race as well. We were on for P2 there. I wonder if that guy got a penalty or not. Come on, just try and not finish last. Actually, was this the one that we had the contact with? Or not? No, I don't think it was it? It was absolutely fair enough, that overtake. As I say, it was absolutely fair enough, my overtake. He obviously didn't think so. Deary me. Gran Turismo, eh? What are you watching? Like the cops on camera stuff, John, or what? You need some context here. And she broke a cop's nose, oh my word. Why is tuning allowed on this race or something? I can't understand the whole slipstream thing. And I'm wondering if everyone's took downforce off or something like that. I can't work it out. Sit next to my girlfriend watching a movie, shit compared to this. That's no good. I hope you got your headphones in, otherwise she's just heard me read that out. Oh, there you go. The guy apologised, but then why not give the place back? I asked the question. I await an answer. Let's see if we can find out his reasoning. We got 2 minutes. I will sit and I will wait for an answer. I'm slightly raging. Next race I'll get the win, hopefully. He replied and he said, I was given back actually, but you... I'm assuming he means spin. I'm not so sure. I spun because we got pushed off track. Now, admittedly, in a desperate attempt to try and rejoin as quickly as possible, that may have contributed to me spinning. However, let's ignore the important details just for now. Here we go then. Here we go then. Be the judge. I mean, he did slow down to give the position back. That's the only thing that I can say for him at the moment. I nearly wiped him out as well. He did slow down to give the position back, so I've kind of got to say fair play there, but I would like to think if that was me, I would have waited for them to recover from the spin. I would like to think that's what I would do. I can't say for sure, but I would like to think that I would have waited. Hey, girlfriend needs you. No worries at all. Appreciate you stopping. Excuse me. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. Thank you very, very much. And we'll catch you in another stream. We'll catch you soon. Thank you for stopping by. Please leave a like on your way out if you haven't done so. Shameless little cheeky plug, if I may. Right, I tell you what. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and let's go with the, I'm feeling like the McLaren. Ah, has slipstream been turned off? Let's find out. Slipstream strength, it says real. So, that I'm not so sure on. Interesting. It feels like it's not there at all, the slipstream. How things going? Hi chat, how we doing, Larry? Hope we are all well, mate. Hope we're all well. You've missed a couple of interesting races, but hopefully the next one, apparently we're set for the win, according to John and Peter. So fingers crossed We'll stick with the... What should we do? McLaren? Oh, no, we said we'd try the Ferrari. Let's do the Ferrari. Ferrari it is. Right, we've only got one lap yet. So let's try and make this one count. Let's go. Can't brake quite that late in the Ferrari. John's reckoning 37 treble 6 for our lap time. We'll see here. I'm not so sure. Go. Short shift or no short shift? Slight short shift? Ah! Losing so much time. Oh my god. Rev out the Ferrari. Duly noted. I'm the expert in this car. Surely not. Adam's the expert in the Ferrari. Hey, I tell you what, I tell you what, actually, considering that was a pretty dreadful lap, we might be alright in this. Well, we see on this straight, because I was short shifting early, and we see actually, it takes a bit of a while before we gain in time there. There's how much time we lost from that one. Look at that, we should be 2/10 up. We shouldn't be too far off that 38.137. Right, can we get a win in the Ferrari? I would say it's unlikely. 37.7 for the top spot there. I think we've got a fighting chance in this one, you know. Last race of the stream. I think we've got a slight chance of this one. Mr. Group 4 Ferrari, fond memories, yeah. Yeah, it was an amazing championship, that. It was really, really good. Yeah, it is. The 650 is really good, yeah. I quite like the 650. I preferred it over the NSX. The NSX seemed just a smidge quicker, but the Ferrari I'm liking quite a bit. It takes a little bit getting used to. Got to brake a bit earlier. Try and get off the power, off the brakes a touch earlier. Otherwise, understeer can be a bit of a problem, which really doesn't help at Interlagos, to be honest. But I think on the straights, the gear ratios of this car might just help out a little bit. This might be the car of choice. Sorry, buddy. My bad. My bad. My bad. I was trying so hard. I was going to go at the inside there was my plan. Oh! Oh! What happened there? What happened there? Oh, now I feel a bit bad. Who was the guy that we just binned there? Who was it? Did anyone catch the name? I have a feeling it's going to be the guy who's right at the back of the grid. Who clipped me? He clipped you, then nosedived off to inside and cut across like a missile. What, the guy who wiped out, the guy who we wiped out, clipped me? Are we being serious? Or is that what you mean? Or not? Or you're on about the guy who I hit? You mean I clipped him? I'm confused. He clipped you, then nosedived off to the inside and cut across like a missile. You're on about the guy I hit there? Or the guy... Who are you on about there? What, the guy who cut across? The guy who came off the grass? Clipped me. I just mustn't have been. Must have been on a different planet then. I was watching what the guy who we hit. I was kind of watching what he was doing. I mightn't have even noticed that. Oh, I hope I didn't drive into him. Was it my fault? Was it my fault, do you mean? Oh, I hope I haven't been responsible for him dying twice. Once is bad enough. Oh, unsure. Oh my god, it probably is my fault, I bet. Polish guy who cut across and smashed into the... Oh, dearie me. I've been responsible twice, I don't believe it. I guarantee... Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. I guarantee... I was only watching the guy who I'd pushed off, to be fair. Which is how that guy came out of nowhere. I didn't even know where he'd came from. Oh dear. Right, this is what I was trying to do before I punted that guy off accidentally. And I did wait for him to get in front, obviously. And then... and then someone in a rocket ship who decided to fly the rocket ship across Interlagos just so happened to be crash landing as he was into that corner. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Somehow I'm chasing for the win. P2's lost it. P2 has lost it. He's kept it, but he's lost it. Thanking you. Can we have P1 here, do we think? I mean, given my current form so far, probably not. But this Ferrari might just let us hold on here. Yeah, definitely watch the replay after, yeah. Yeah, I need to make sense of what went on there. Right, we're closing slightly to this guy then. .6. .5. .4. How are we actually closing the gap to this guy here? Probably all down to the Ferrari, I think. And we've set fastest lap. Oh, this Ferrari is actually the car for Interlagos, I gotta say. It's bloody rapid. 1.3, 1.2. Oh, we could be chasing down for the race win here. Which is a bit of a shame, considering we've binned half the grid in the process. That might contribute to it somewhat. 1.3 there, lost a bit of time. Struggles in the corners. Or I struggle with it in the corners. .5, losing a bit of time. Ferrari makes up for it in the straights though. Oh, 1.8. He started pushing. I'm going to go fresh tyres. Worst case, I'll still come out P2. Yeah, the tyres were fine, but it's just when you get right to the end of the race that I feel like surely it's got to be worth being on the fresher tyres. We'll soon find out because we'll see how much time we gain to P1. He was 1.5 ahead when he went into the pits. Yeah, that's the thing, Larry. I mean, it's ×5 tyre wear, obviously, for this race, so a lot of the cars are feeling a bit, you know, not great after a few laps, but the Supra particularly was pretty bad. The Ferrari still felt pretty solid, but I just feel like surely the 3 seconds has got to be worth it. You should be able to make that time up. But then again, or even just to have a bit more confidence and not be worried about binning it. But we'll soon see whether or not we gain the time back yet. He was 1.7 into the pits. He's 3.6 now. So we've lost 2 seconds. But surely that 2 seconds has got to be worth it. Over 6 laps. 0.3 a lap. .3, 3.2. We just got to keep watching this going down, but we've only got 3 laps left now, so to be fair, maybe it wasn't worth it. .9. We might start gaining a bit more to him on the very last couple of laps. Just depends on his tyre wear, really. I think as well you get a penalty there for track limits, you know. That'll be a killer if we do. 2.9, 2.8, 2.7. It's on the straight where we're gaining it back. Go, go, go. 3 laps to go. Ah! Didn't shift. Beat fastest lap by 0.2. .5. .4. 2.3, 2.2, come on. Let's keep going. Ah! If I lose the race by 2 or 3 tenths, I know it's that corner that I've just lost it on. Feeling the pressure, hopefully. Come on, this means we got to make up over a second a lap. This is going to be a tough ask. He's taking it easier through the S's though. Close a bit of time on the back straight. Let's go. Two 2.3, 2.2, 2.1. Let's go. .7. That's the time made back up. .6. Oh, a couple of more laps and I think I would have had him, you know. Don't quite think it's obviously going to happen on this last lap. .2, 1.1. Honestly, if I knew I had one more lap. Oh man, that is so close. We've gained back the time so much there as well. Oh, I wonder whether or not it wasn't worth pitting. Whether or not it wasn't worth changing tyres for those 2 extra seconds. Because we closed 4 seconds there. Well, we were a second off, so we closed 3 seconds. Yeah, one more lap, I was having that. Oh man, I'm gutted. Felt like we were chasing him down. I thought we could have had that. We'll do one more race. I'm sticking with the Ferrari though. 1,000,000%. Great race that was. Yeah, definitely gain more with the fresher tyres. But it's just whether or not we gained 3 seconds by taking the 2-second pit stop. And I just wonder if the overall pace of the Ferrari, considering he was on used tyres as well, you know, stayed on the same tyres. I just wonder whether we might have still been able to close that gap just enough, because then we only had a 1.5 seconds to close, you know. Yeah, save replay. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at, Christ, all the carnage that we caused. That was a nightmare, wasn't it? Let's have a look. This was so funny. Right, I think we could all see what I was... We can all see what I was trying to do here. And I was going to dodge to the inside. And I did cut across. But I just wasn't... Obviously, he also turned a little bit. Not his fault, because he was turning the way that he should have been turning. All the rest of it. Oh, there's the guy that ran in... Ah! No! That didn't happen. So I'm waiting for him there. I wait on the outside. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I don't even know what to say there. That is brutal. I don't think that was my fault. I was waiting on the outside to try and let him pass. Admittedly, I wasn't all the way to the outside. Admittedly, I wasn't all the way to the outside, but yeah, I probably wasn't. I probably wasn't the way. That probably was my fault. That I should have been further off the track altogether. I was just watching that guy who was rejoining. I was just watching him the whole time. He's just clipped me ever so slightly as well. I had no idea that he made contact with me there, by the way. This point here is when I first see him, rejoining the track. Oh, that's just a horrible moment. Oh, so sorry to that guy. Yeah, that was my fault. I've caused 2 deaths to the same person there. I've killed the same person twice there. I hope he forgives me. I don't know if he will. Oh, man. I had no idea he made contact with us there, that guy. I had no clue. And that probably was my fault there as well, like I say. Sorry, everybody. Right, we'll do one more race. We're going to do this in the Ferrari, though. See if we can get 2 laps quali in. Oh, man. Devastated. I feel nothing but guilt now over what was almost a very close win. Right, let's go. Right, we got 2 laps here. What will our fastest lap be? Get your guesses in. Yeah, definitely one more. We'll do one more race. We've got to... Because we were so close in the Ferrari, I feel like I've got to go again. Yeah, I was just going to say it, Larry. Just everyone get their guesses in. Just as I looked at the chat, Larry's time popped up there. So what you were guessing, Larry? 37.8. Does that say 862, I think? John, what are you going for? 37 treble. You're desperate for me to get that treble 6, aren't you? Oh, just too much there. I know to brake a bit earlier. This next lap, honestly, is going to be fire. I just can't see that time until someone puts the next comment on, John, but I see 37.9 something. Right, this is the one. We've got a good launch. Go. Oh, I was maybe on the power just a bit too early there. It's paid off though. Go, 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 go. We're going to get down to the 37s here. We've got to. Shortest line, shortest line. Go, 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 go. $37.893. Look at that, half a tenth up. We pushing. Almost a tenth up there for a split second. Decent. Oh yeah, Larry was 300ths off. Very close. Oh, you went 37 treble 9. Oh, we're pole position now. Was it this guy? Was it P2 that we binned? Was it P2 that we binned in the last race? I think it was, wasn't it? Cosman. Cosman. Yes, it was. Right, okay. Right, he can have... I'm going to give him P1 here in this race. He can absolutely have P1 into turn 4. John says, F that, just race. I'm going to give him P1. He's having it, I don't care. He can have P1, then we'll race. There we go. We've gave the position back. Albeit in a totally different race. Let's hope he's actually realised like that we've done that intentionally. Otherwise, that's a waste of time. I hope he's grateful. Yeah, can you imagine? P3 wipes me out, I know. That'd be typical. Right, 4/10 now. We're in the slipstream. Not that it's making any difference, but we've got the extra straight line speed. No, no, no. Almost. Almost killed him. I almost also got the overtake done though, to be fair. An underestimated technique for overtaking into turn 4. Almost killed myself. Yeah, exactly. Need to be a little bit more careful. Right, now we need to do all that hard work to close up yet again. No more grass, yeah, definitely not. Right, one more lap and we'll come in. Lots of purple sectors, absolutely. We're flying at the moment. That's the one. We get the move done cleanly this time. Right, change tyres or not? What do we think? Going into the pits now. Change tyres or stick with what we've got for the rest of the race? Is that a yes to change tyres, John? Or a yes to sticking with what we got? What do we think? What do we think? Change? Okie dokie. Changing tyres we go. That was a bit silly. That right there might have literally just cost me the race win here. Because now I'm going to be behind this guy and struggling to get past. And if that didn't cost me the race win, then spinning it and binning it right there definitely would have done. 31 seconds of gap now. Gonna have to close this. This needs to be 28 seconds before he goes into the pits. If he's gonna come out behind us. I'm hoping this guy needs to go into the pit still. So I'm guessing he's going to go all the way till the end on the same set of tyres. Need to get past this guy now, come on. That's the chance. Go, go, go. Get past him. Ah! That's definitely the chance. Get alongside. Compromises us all the way up this straight though. Go, 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 go. Right, I need to get this gap down to 28 seconds at least. Oh no! Great move. Literally can't argue with that. Great move. I've had to lift so much through the S's there though. Ah man. No. Oh, and this guy's gone for the move as well. This has severely compromised me, you know. We've lost nearly a second there. Being overtaken twice. Absolutely having to send this to the inside here, though. Is he going to get the switch back? He's looking at it. Don't think he was expecting that move, thankfully. I'm just going to have to try and put this guy off again and get in there somehow. Right, he's ran wide, he's ran wide, he's ran wide. Good, good, good. So have I almost now. Now they're scrapping with each other. Go, 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 come on. He's going to come out a couple of seconds in front of me still at this rate. I've not been able to now, because of that, not being able to close the gap. We've got like literally one lap before he's into the pits. Man. Come on. He's actually going to win this one. How frustrating. Push hard, stay smooth. Here we go, 29.7. I've got to take out a second at least here this lap. Right, go, and then we've only got one lap to get past him as well. That's the problem. Come on. We haven't. I'm the slow one. That's the problem. So we haven't came past Glock just yet. What a div. What an absolute div. Well, there we go. That's that just absolutely, definitely ruined. Oh, no. 1.7 was the gap anyway. It still wouldn't have been enough. Just goes to show how much time a bit of fighting can cost you at Interlagos. Cost us the race win there. Obviously the guy up top still hasn't been into the pits and will receive his 1 minute penalty. Oh no, we're possibly even going to lose the podium here as well. We've absolutely lost the podium there. Unless we ram him off. I'm joking, of course. Oh, bugger. That's still been a good night of racing, that, but I'm gutted that we haven't managed to get that there. Ah. Man. Good race, all the same. Absolutely, absolutely it was. That is as close as we were going to get tonight, I think. Oh, I let him past as well, because we rammed him off in the last race by total accident. So if I just never let him in front, then I would have been alright. That's what I get for trying to be fair. Simon, how we doing? Hope we're all good. Oh, that's so gutting that. I thought that last race, doing the extra race of the stream, I thought that was going to be our chance. I thought that was going to be our chance, but never mind. We got ourselves some good DR at the very least. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Been great racing with you all this year. More of the same in 24. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I'm going to try and get maybe one more stream done before Christmas, but I'm not so sure. I can't guarantee it. We will wait and see. Layla's birthday is actually on Christmas Eve, so I've got like a lot to try and sort between now and Christmas, and also for Christmas, because I leave everything a little bit to the last minute, and then we've got a bit of work We'll wrap up on Thursday. We're filming a gig, a theatre show on the Friday night as well, on the 20, whatever that is, the 22nd. So yeah, we might do a stream during the day on the 23rd actually. So we'll see. We'll see about that. We might do the 23rd. That's looking the most likely. So there we are. Right. Thank you everyone. I was going to say thank you everyone ever so much. That's what I was trying to say. For tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you haven't done, or any new faces, please do subscribe. Please do say hello in chat as well, so that I can say hello back. But if you haven't done, please subscribe. Please drop a like on the stream on the way out. And we shall see you all, or I shall see you all, hopefully on the 23rd. If not, or if you don't tune into that, then have a great Christmas, New Year, all that sort of stuff. And we'll see you back here in a little bit. I'll probably do a stream between the Christmas and New Year as well, I think. We'll see what we can fit in. So yes, thank you all tuning in. Appreciate it as always. What's this, John? Group 2 night tomorrow. I will have to see. I think I'm filming tomorrow night, so I'll have to see, but I will let you know. I'll see what time the lobbies are, and I will let you know. See if I'm back in time. But yes, good stuff. Appreciate it, everybody. Catch you in a little bit. If I don't see you beforehand, have a good Christmas. And yes, we'll see you back on here in a little bit. Toodles!